Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News show. Let's begin with our daily news. Erik Tanhaag hints Alejandro Garnacho could be available to face West Ham United. Manchester United manager Erik Tanhaag has hinted that Alejandro Garnacho could be available for Sunday's Premier League clash against West Ham United. The Red Devils suffered a 1-0 loss at Brighton and Hove Albion after conceding a last-minute penalty. Alexis Mac Allister bagged the winner for the Seagulls. Tanhaag will be aiming for a strong response against the Hammers, and ahead of the game, he has hinted that Garnacho could be available for selection once more. The Argentine has not played a competitive game since his injury against Southampton in early March, but could make the matchday squad on Sunday if fully fit. Tanhaag told the reporters, "I think it will be the same squad, maybe one player, Garnacho. I have to see, maybe he can be involved, but we have to see how the progress will go." The Argentine has had a superb breakthrough season with the Red Devils, bagging 4 goals and 5 assists from just over 1,000 minutes of first-team football. Most of his goal involvement have come in winning situations, his last gasp winner against Fulham and his assist in the Manchester derby are probably his best moment. Garnacho also bagged the vital second goal in the 3-1 win over West Ham in the FA Cup fifth round back in March and could get to face them again at the London Stadium. The €25 million rated star is unlikely to make the starting 11 after a prolonged injury break, but could be a game changer off the bench with his terrific pace and dribbling from the left flank. Manchester United opt against permanent move for Wout Weghorst. Manchester United will not look to sign Wout Weghorst permanently next summer, according to Manchester Evening News. Following the departure of Cristiano Ronaldo last year, Weghorst was signed on a temporary basis in January. The Dutchman has netted just twice in his 26 appearances across all competitions, losing his place in the starting 11 as a result. While Anthony Martial has also fluttered to deceive in recent matches, United will not retain Weghorst's services beyond the end of his 6-month loan deal. However, Weghorst could be back playing Premier League football next season with his parent club Burnley, having secured promotion to the top tier of English football. As United prepare to bid Weghorst farewell, they will be expected to bring in a new centre forward in the upcoming transfer window. Harry Kane and Randal Kolo Muani has been sounded out as the two top target, although United are leaning towards a move for the former, having already made initial steps towards securing his signature. Erik Tanhaag's side are focused on securing a place in next season's Champions League, which would play a key role in their proposed squad rebuild. Tanhaag told Sky Sports, "It's very important for the rebuild of this club that we are in the Champions League. The players know they want to be in the Champions League. They want to be at the top of the Premier League." Following Tuesday's last gasp defeat to Brighton and Hove Albion, United are now just 4 points clear of Liverpool in fifth, albeit with a game in hand on their biggest rivals. The Red Devils will aim to return to winning ways when they visit the London Stadium on Sunday to face West Ham United. Manchester United hope to tie 29-goal forward down to new long-term deal. Manchester United are hopeful of agreeing a new contract with Marcus Rashford that could tie him down to the club for the next few seasons. That is according to The Telegraph, who say that progress is being made between club and player over a new deal, with Rashford proving this season that he is the go-to man for goals when his side have needed him the most. Granted, his goals have dried up in recent matches, with him scoring just twice in his past 5 matches, but his 10-goal league haul in 10 matches from the end of December to mid-January was the catalyst for United entering and holding their place in the top 4. United won't be expecting the 22-23 version of Rashford to carry the attack next season, with the club in the hunt for a new number 9, but contract talks have come as a reward for his world-class levels of output this season. Rashford's current £200,000 week deal at Old Trafford runs out in 2024, so expect talks to ramp up as the summer window nears. Manchester United لوني حنا بعالمجبري wins goal of the season award. Manchester United لوني حنا بعالمجبري has won Birmingham City's goal of the season award. The 20-year-old scored his first senior goal in spectacular fashion when he fired a gorgeous free kick to help his side win 2-0 over West Bromwich Albion in February. The Tunisian's amazing strike has now been chosen for the Blues goal of the season for the current campaign. You can check the goal on the official Twitter account of Manchester United. Hannibal has enjoyed a fruitful loan spell at Birmingham, making 40 senior appearances and earning 7 goal contributions. He could be involved in City's final match of the season against Sheffield United on Monday before returning to Manchester. Manager Erik Tanhaag has a decision to make on the young midfielder. The Dutch boss could keep him at Old Trafford next season or send him for another loan to gain more first-team experience. The 20-year-old's displays look promising, but he has failed to hold down a regular spot in John Eustace's side this season. He has started only 2 games in the Blues' previous 10 league encounters, with Eustace mostly preferring to feature him off the bench. Hannibal has made 37 championship appearances so far, averaging 1.4 tackles, 0.9 key passes, and 1 long balls per game, as per who scored. The Tunisia international is now set to return to Old Trafford this summer, but opportunities are likely to be very limited due a lot of competition for places. Unless he impresses in the pre-season, the midfielder will likely be loaned out to another club for the 23-24 campaign. His lack of start towards the end of the season means he may be sent to another championship club. Sunderland boss says what he believes Tanhaag will do with Ahmad next season. Sunderland manager Tony Mowbray believes Amad Diallo will be part of Manchester United pre-season plans after speaking to the Premier League club's loan manager this week. If you were in any doubt about the impact Diallo has made during his time at the Stadium of Light, would recommend seeking out the video showing Sunderland supporters bidding farewell to the former Atalanta Wizkid during their final home game of the league season last weekend. Will Amad Diallo play for Manchester United next season? Mowbray answered by telling the Northern Echo the following. The loan manager from Manchester United was in this week. We had a good chat. It's a shame we didn't do a 2-year loan. I think Man United are happy. I think the next step is for them to take Ahmad on a pre-season to America. That's what I think is going to happen. Then they will see how he gets on. They know what they have got. They bought him, but I think when the new manager came in, it was right on the cusp of whether they were going to keep him or not. He liked some of the stuff, but then he maybe wasn't sure about other things. I am sure Tanhaag has been watching Ahmad's clips from games, seeing what he can do, but he will need to see him on a daily basis and feel what he can bring. I am sure everyone will have an opinion on whether he is good enough or not good enough for Man United, but the reality is that the manager needs to watch him, see and feel him in a game, see what he brings. Diallo, who joined Manchester United for an initial £19 million 2 years ago, has scored 12 goals and set up 4 more at Sunderland, securing the club's Young Player of the Year award. Win over Tanhaag, and there is no reason to believe he will not be competing with fellow left-footer Anthony for a spot on United's right wing next term. Manchester United Physio has good injury news for Tanhaag with return soon. Manchester United will have 1 player back from injury soon, with Physio John Davin issuing a positive report on Donny van de Beek's recovery from a long-standing knee issue. Availability or a lack thereof has been arguably the biggest test facing Erik Tanhaag in recent months, but after Christian Eriksen and Marcus Rashford returned recently, and with Alejandro Garnacho en route too, the former Ajax boss should soon have Van de Beek at his disposal as well. The Dutch international has missed the last 30 games in all competitions following a serious injury. he picked up during January's 3-0 triumph over Bournemouth at Old Trafford. And while Van de Beek is unlikely to have Bruno Fernandes or Eriksen fearing for their starting spot anytime soon, Tanhaag will just be pleased to see his squad depth enhanced as a grueling season moves into its final stretch. Davin, Man United's long-serving physiotherapist, says in quotes reported by the club's official website, most of the focus in this period now will be gaining the strength back into his leg. Once we get the strength, then we can work on speed and power. It's just where we'd want him to be fair, not trying to do too much, but enough so he is moved on. He is in a good place. The strength is coming. We can work on the strength, and once we get him a bit stronger, we can get him outside, start doing a bit of running, then we'll get the ball more involved. Once we can do that, then the other guys will take him over and start developing speed and power. Hopefully, his football will come back to him, which I am sure it will. Man United handed a transfer blow as Napoli president insists he will not sell Victor Osimhen. Manchester United have been handed a huge blow in the pursuit of Napoli striker Victor Osimhen after the comments from President Aurelio De Laurentiis. Osimhen has had a tremendous campaign with the Serie A outfit and recently bagged his 27th goal of the campaign in the 1-1 draw against Udinese on the road. In the process, Napoli ended a three-decade wait to lift the Scudetto, and De Laurentiis has now insisted that Osimhen is going nowhere during the summer. Speaking with Rai Sport, he said, I will not sell Victor Osimhen this summer, no way. The Red Devils have been long-term admirers of the Nigerian star. They tried an ambitious swap deal for him last summer and are planning a fresh approach this year, according to recent report. It has been regularly reported that Napoli want 150 million euros to sanction his sale, but De Laurentiis' comment could scupper United's chances of signing him. The Napoli chief is one of the toughest negotiators in world football. He was reluctant to part ways with Kalidou Koulibaly in his prime and only sold him this summer. United were interested in signing the Senegal international back in 2018, and they should be aware of the difficulty of persuading De Laurentiis into parting ways with Osimhen. The club should still make an attempt to land the highly rated striker. If De Laurentiis stays firm with his stance, they should look at other alternatives to bolster the strike force. Tottenham Hotspur's Harry Kane and Eintracht Frankfurt's Randal Kolo Muani are also on United's radar. Man United and Bayern in pole position to sign Kolo Muani. Tanhaag appreciates him immensely. Manchester United and Bayern München are in pole position to sign Eintracht Frankfurt forward Randal Kolo Muani this summer, according to RMC Sport. The Frenchman has had a tremendous campaign for the Bundesliga outfit, scoring 21 goals and providing 15 assists from 41 appearances in all competitions. His form has caught the eye of elite European clubs, and RMC Sport claim that United and Bayern are currently leading the race to sign the 24-year-old. The French outlet adds that United manager Erik Tanhaag appreciates the striker immensely and would like to bring him to Old Trafford ahead of next season. Frankfurt are presently firm on their 100 million euros valuation for the World Cup finalist. Muani signed for Frankfurt on a free transfer last summer following the expiry of his Nantes contract. He started off with a flurry of assists for the German outfit and was described as an assist king by Bundesliga's official website before the World Cup break. Since the restart, the Frenchman has found his scoring boots. He has now registered 36 goal involvement this season, 25 of those coming in the league. There are no surprises that Tanhaag is eager to sign him. Muani is a very mobile striker and likes to drop into deeper attacking positions to link up with his teammates. He has also excelled with his high pressing and hold-up play in the final third. This campaign, he has won a stunning 6.8 ground and aerial duels per Bundesliga game. Muani would be a huge upgrade on Anthony Martial ahead of next season. United should easily afford the asking price, but may need to move fast with Bayern also keen. The Glazers must make a final decision over the takeover process. Further delay in the ongoing saga could hamper United's chances of landing Muani this summer. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.